As enormous as elephants are, nothing can stand in the way of a hungry lion. And when the bloodthirsty felines are forced to target elephants for food, they unleash all kinds of horrors upon the gigantic beasts, which is exactly what we're about to see today. We witness an intense scene where a male lion is clinging to a terrified baby elephant here. After attacking from behind and sinking its claws into the young giant, the lion held on tightly as the baby struggled to escape. The poor baby couldn't shake off the predator, and the hungry big cat eventually managed to knock the baby elephant to the ground. The perfect time for a lion to attack baby elephants is after they've been abandoned by the rest of the herd, which was exactly what happened here. An isolated baby elephant is easy prey for the bloodthirsty felines, but one with its mother around is an absolute nightmare to deal with. All alone and without any adults to protect it, this innocent little baby elephant fell prey to a pride of hungry lions. The terror-stricken little one had no chance against the salivating predators, of course. And what made things worse was the fact that they were all males. Male lions are way less merciful than female lions are, and they're much harder to fight off as well. The highly skilled predators wasted no time, and in less than 5 seconds, they were able to bring the little one down. The poor elephant was going to end up inside of the lion's stomachs, and the best that it could hope for was to be killed before they started consuming it. It's always sad to see animals struggling in the wild, but this incident was exceptionally heartbreaking. We rarely ever see an elephant with twins, and this mother was really struggling to find enough food and water for both of her calves. She took them to a watering hole to get a drink, but they didn't realize that a pride of lions was hiding nearby. The lions were full from a recent kill, but they decided to pick on the elephants anyway. The lions were too strong and too many for the mother to fight alone, and the poor mom had to choose between her 2 little calves. She only managed to save one of them, while the other was carried away by the bloodthirsty lions to eat. You won't believe what happened on this safari in Kruger National Park. A mother elephant was rushing across the road and she left her little one behind. A bunch of lions spotted the young one, and that was their chance to attack. The hungry big cats went after the baby elephant, but the little guy was fearless, and it kept turning to face them whenever they got too close. It was absolutely crazy, and the guides had never seen anything like that before. The lions eventually gave up, and the brave baby elephant seemed to be okay. This baby elephant had no idea that there was a lion right behind it planning an attack, and even when it did eventually wise up to what was going on, it acted too slow, and it failed to get away from the salivating beasts. The poor baby wasn't very lucky either, and as it was struggling to throw the lions off of it, it ended up tripping on a huge log and falling down, giving the lions the perfect opportunity to end its life. Another heartbreaking incident was caught on tape here. As you can see, these lions had taken down a huge baby elephant and were trying to strangle it to death. The elephant calf was too big, and the female lions were having a really hard time trying to keep it under control. The lions' actions might seem cruel, but they had a bunch of young cubs that they needed to feed with them, and it would have been impossible for them to take down an adult elephant. The starving felines were forced to do this, and the helpless calf was going to pay the price. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say, and these starving lions had no choice but to go after elephants to satisfy their hunger. They had an entire herd of elephants to deal with, and most of them were absolutely gigantic. The lions decided to try their luck with some of them, but the giant creatures kept chasing them away. Finally, the entire pride of lions, around 30 strong, decided to focus their attention on one particular elephant. It was pretty incredible to watch how they coordinated, but it was also a little sad to see the elephant outnumbered like that. Weighing the giant beast down, the lions were able to knock the behemoth to the ground, and they began feasting on it. Baby elephants are still too big and heavy to keep under control. That is why it takes entire prides of lions to hunt them. After stalking this baby elephant and surprising it with an attack, these lions were finally able to take it down, and it was a big enough meal for the entire pride. All it took was for this elephant mom to look away for a mere second, and an entire pride of lions was on top of her little one. The lions hadn't started fighting over the meal yet, partly because there were no adult males there, but mainly because they knew that this really wasn't their meal yet, and they were trying to eat in silence before the calf's mother returned. The huge elephant came back and scared the lions away, but the poor calf had already been killed, so its efforts were in vain. Riding the baby elephant like a horse, this male lion was doing everything that it could to bring the little one to its knees, and as soon as the calf was on the ground, the other males quickly showed up to help hold it down and get their share of the meal. The helpless elephant struggling wasn't going to save it from these bloodthirsty beasts. It was only going to prolong its suffering, but no dying creature can ever be convinced that there is no hope. Both the elephant and the lioness walked away without a scratch after the big cat targeted this baby's head and was trying to take it down. The female lion was trying to feed her cubs, and after an epic battle between the lioness and the giant calf, the young one was able to defeat the big cat, and they ended up going their separate ways. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.